We've identified three distinct types of students in terms of their overall motivation for pursuing a graduate degree. These are personal achievers, which represent 53% of the student population, career enhancers, representing 41% of prospective students, and then career changers, representing the smallest at 6%. Now let's talk a little bit more specifically about these different groups and what are really some of the attributes related to them. Personal achievers, as I said, make up the largest group of prospective students, and they see graduate school as helping them achieve a long-standing personal goal for pursuing advanced education. More than half of prospective students identify this as their primary motivation, illustrating that graduate education, while certainly enhancing professional prospects, is still viewed as a goal worthy of its own merits and not just a ticket to better career opportunities. Personal achievers are made up with a significant proportion of students focused on the humanities, but what I found interesting was also those in the STEM fields also identify themselves more frequently as personal achievers. One explanation of this may be that since those with bachelor's degrees in the STEM disciplines really are in high demand, there isn't necessarily the same professional pressure to pursue graduate education in terms of being able to land that first job or even to move up in your field as much as there is in other disciplines. And so having that personal motivation is still driving those students more often. Now, career enhancers are primarily motivated by the expectation that their graduate degree will ultimately help them to advance in their career. Career enhancers often feel stymied by a lack of professional progression, or they work in industries that particularly value advanced degrees, such as business and the health professions. And finally, career changers. These tend to be those students that have been working for a number of years and are looking to graduate school as a way to retool themselves for a different career path than the one that they are currently on. The smallest group of prospective students, career changers, typically are looking to move into business, education, or the health professions. So let's dive into some of their characteristics a little bit more related to the ultimate degree that they are interested in pursuing. This chart is actually demonstrating for those students who are interested either in a graduate certificate, a master's degree, a PhD, an EDD, or other doctoral or professional degree, what's the breakdown of those interested in personal achievements, career advancement, or career change? The type of degree that students intend to pursue is also impacted by their motivation. So as you can see, those identified as personal achievers most often have the goal of pursuing a PhD, while career changers tend to seek a master's degree. Now, given the length of time that most PhD programs require for completion, it is expected that more intrinsic motivation for personal growth is needed for students to seriously consider the commitment required for these programs. That's not to say that PhD candidates are not concerned about their long-term career path, but messages about how your PhD program will lead them to this personal sense of accomplishment are going to resonate much more strongly than the more pragmatic master's students will.